Ladies and gentlemen, action once again underway this week on NWA Anarchy as we have El Veterano Quattro taking on Mike Posey. Referee Dee Byers assigned this contest. And a clean break back in the corner from Mike Posey. Now powering his man back to the corner once again. Mike Posey, the self-proclaimed greatest referee on the planet, the sexiest referee in the world. If you don't believe him, just ask him. Taking on the native of San Luis Potosí, Mexico. Collar and elbow tie-up. And a nice headlock takeover counter into the head scissor. Couple of young men very well versed in technical wrestling, going one-on-one here this week. Nice arm drag. Make it another one. Going for a third and a nice counter as El Veterano Quattro holds his ground. El Veterano Quattro, who has gained quite a following here in NWA Anarchy and has made some considerable headway in the Young Lions division. Exchange of covers here, both men to their feet. And some appreciation here from the crowd in the Church of Southern Wrestling, the NWA Arena. Folks, we are just 2 weeks away from the Anarchy Original Hostile Environment 2009. Our big summertime spectacular. We know, of course, the big featured contest on Hostile Environment is War Games, the match beyond. And it is the unholy alliance of the NWA Elite. Oh, good Lord. Nice counter there from Mike Posey. Cover, and only a 1 count. The unholy alliance of the NWA Elite and the Devil's Rejects, represented respectively by the National Heavyweight Champion, Phil Shatter, and the Korean Assassin Chemo of the NWA Elite. Cover, and only a 2 count there. And the Devil's Rejects, represented by the World's Television Champion, Sean Tempers, and the Strong Style Psycho Tank. Team Anarchy, comprised of the Priest of Punishment, Michael Judas, the longest reigning World's Television Champion in history, Truett Fields, who could, by the time we get off the air this week, be the new Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, and the No Pain Train Iceberg, along with the 7-figure deal, Ace Rockwell. So, folks, that is coming up in just a couple of weeks. Not to mention, you're going to see there's a whole lot still to be decided as it relates to Hostile Environment, and I'm sure that's going to come to this week and next, right here on Anarchy Television. Mike Posey hauling El Veterano Quattro, and now sets him up in the corner, has him all tied up. Mike Posey, a former NWA Alabama Tag Team Champion, not without his wrestling chops. He's been a referee all across the world and involved in that rather controversial decision over the Anarchy Tag Team Championships just a week ago. Now, as far as I know, Mike Posey is not an NWA official. Dee Byers is. Now, he was the assigned referee in that contest, but definitely some controversy involved in that tag team matchup. Controversy we hope will be resolved, as right now Mike Posey, with the abdominal stretch applied to El Veterano Quattro, and Mike Posey looking like he's thinking about grabbing that top rope, and Dee Byers very smartly keeping an eye back behind. He's checking in with El Veterano, but there's only so much that one referee can do at any given time, though Dee Byers managed to stay on top of things thus far in this contest, as the native of San Luis Potosí, Mexico, firing back. El Veterano Quattro trying to put some distance between himself and Mike Posey. Up and over. Quattro catches himself. Once again up and over. He's taken a lot of punishment, though, in this contest. Unable to keep his balance, but able to retake the offensive. Nice snap suplex from Anarchy's resident luchador. He springs up and over. Mike Posey stumbles, and lucky for him, because that sunset flip put him right in the ropes. That causes the break. Knee lift from El Veterano. And now, into the corner, monkey flip, in and out. And El Veterano Quattro heading up to the high rent district. Mike Posey is staggered. Nice cross body. But he may have hurt himself as much as he did Posey on that one. 2. And only a 2 count. That momentary lapse there, that pain coursing through on the landing might have been enough to allow Mike Posey to kick out. Nice kick right to the back of the skull. Hook of the leg, 2. And again a 2 count as we have a hotly contested contest brewing right here on NWA Anarchy. Sends him into the ropes. O'Connor roll. Posey able to slip out the back door. Posey roll up of his own. Again a 2 count. Looking for the clothesline. That gets countered. Backslide, 1-2. And now Mike Posey counters the electric chair into a victory roll. And again a 2 count. Boot to the midsection. Now looking for La Magistral Cradle, but a nice counter by El Veterano, and he gets the Duke. A beautiful counter to the La Magistral Cradle by El Veterano Quattro, and he gets the Duke. This week on NWA Anarchy, Mike Posey does not look terribly pleased. Referee Dee Byers and Mike Posey having words here. Mike Posey extending his hand, and Dee Byers shakes it, I guess. Yeah, Dee Byers did his job right down the middle, and maybe Mike Posey acknowledging that. A little show of respect here. More than a little unusual if you ask me, but who knows, folks. There's more anarchy when we come back.